Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, where we are currently in Irite Village, the home of the viewer. My favorite place in the game, pretty much. You know me, love me some of them viewers. They are super hot, super dope. Let's see what Fantasy say. The time given viewer is long. Careful must Mijern consider a choice for herself, decide whether she will remain. She may choose the same path Chote walks, but it is her choice to make. Strength it takes to live by very laws. Strength I may have lacked. Okay. What does this guy say? The Vera sent me to the village on an errand to town. There's trouble in the village though. Of what manner I'm not quite sure, but they do need help, Kupo. I think I can sense it too, Kupo. If I face just so, I get a terrible tickle all through my nose. Kupo! Oh, it's so adorable. Teton. Think of something, Kupo? But yes, I want everything you have. Everything. 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 Right, actually I do want some of these. I think that's enough of those. We need remedies. Don't sell remedies. Get some more Phoenix Downs. We ran through like a lot. Sweet. Nothing here, nothing else. Sweet. Okay, so there's some trouble. It feels that time stands still here, but when I go to town to stock my wares, how much has happened while I've been away, Kupo? Want to hear something scary, Kupo? I have it on good authority. There are monsters which mimic crystals and pounce when you touch them. Oh my goodness, that's scary. Thank you so much for the information, Mr. Mugo. Now I can aware. So apparently there's something going on in town. It's bad. So we're going to find that out. And then of course we are here for the hunt. The MALBORO hunt. We are taking on all the hunts, guys, as you know. And that's one of the most favorite things. So we're looking for a wild stench. Saw a board posted for hunting of a wild MALBORO. Petition is Arena in the Spirit Wood of Irite Village. So there's something going on in this town, which is bad. We know this. We of course are here to get the hunt for the MALBORO, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. But if we come across a side quest for the Vera, we are going to help away, because that's what type of people we are. We like to help Vera and anyone else for that matter. If they're cute and adorable like this, look at that face. In our reclusion we are forgotten, then that too it is as it must be. As countless spirits and uncountable versions before the Vera will fade to eldritch shadow, an echo of the wood's voice on the wind. Guys, it's so poetic. It's beautiful. It brings a tear to my new eye. That sounds very weird. Yum eye. It's weird. Hello, Vera Sentry. Visitors are not welcome in this place. Leave the wood. Your way shall not be barred. Okay. Guys, sound very friendly. What do you have to say, super meditative, cute wood dweller? You persist in visiting us. I do not think our welcome so inviting. What do you think of to find here, or do you think not at all? It is the sluggish wit that gives you human such resilience. Intriguing. I feel like that was an insult, okay? I feel like you just insulted me, Mrs. Vera. Our paths of our own choosing. Should two paths diverge, we must look back upon the time they were one, but never can they be untrod. My brain is frying right now. Vera language. At what do I look? I would know this answer myself. What is like the soul, ever changing, constant only in its inconsistency. It flows and freezes, it joins the air and rains down upon the wood. And that's a beautiful way to put water, I'm not gonna lie to you. Nera! I like Nera. Each Vera takes an apprentice to guide and instruct. The bond they share is strong and not always untroubled. Vexing, is it not? In my solitude I am free of such burdens. I sometimes count myself lucky. Thank you for coming to my aid. We help Nero. Nero, you got an awesome haircut, just by the way. I like it. I like it a lot. Hello other Vera people that do not talk. Hello Vera lady that looks really lost. The wooden screens about the village interest you? If our village is attacked, we welcome our guests with arrows from behind the screens. It is a grave matter never to be spoken of idly. Oh, these screens. Well, they're very odd. Like, I don't know what the screen's gonna help you. It's very odd. Anyway. Maybe they mean other screens. That way's on to the other ticket. Wood Wanderer. The green wood before other things must we protect. In this, we cannot look to others for aid. Okay. So these are like environmentalists, pretty much. Here are like environmentalists. Confirmed. Creature that even Kajos cannot match. How are we to defeat such a beast? Ooh, such a beast. Now I'm interested. Rena! I know it's Rena. Rena's the one I'm looking for. Can you feel it? The vileness on the wind? dulling the senses. I would have you vanquish this wild Marlboro, except deep in Cornwall jungle, a wild Marlboro is come to the mist-shrouded trails of the Feywood. Fear are keen of sense, the wild Marlboro is a natural foe to us. Even now the winds carry the stench of one such through the wood. Like you're so cute. You're such a cute hairstyle. It's adorable. The scouts we have sent return overcome with its foulness. Courtiers of our wood warders, second only to Riao, left to destroy this abomination, yet returned as the others, her senses stricken by filth. We had thought them long extinct, but before the beast claimed her sight, Courtier confirmed our fears. We faced a wild Marlboro. We suspect this creature survived within the Feywood, held in check by the foul bloom Rafflesia. With Rafflesia's defeat, it rages now far abroad. Still the wood warders would not look without for aid, but we cannot long ignore the threat to wood and village. Even in such circumstances, an apprentice may not leave the village, much to my frustration. But you can go where I may not. Make for the Feywood, fell the wild Marlboro. So, the wild Marlboro is scary and strong, but a normal Marlboro is not scary and strong. Also, a wild Marlboro implies it's wild, and a non-wild Marlboro implies it's tamed. Does that mean the Vera have tamed the Marlboros? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Because that's kind of what I'm gathering from this conversation, okay? Hello. The wooden screens about the village interest you? Oh, that's the same chicken. Oh, those wooden screens. I guess you could shoot arrows through there. It'd be awkward though. But I guess you could if you really wanted to. Wood dweller. The regions we gather in the wood, plant seeds and roots, tree sap, animal eggs, feathers, all are stored in the house behind me. The wood is the wood to us, world to us, and the world the wood. As we are part of the wood, so we're part of the world. In this there is balance and bliss. Okay. It's a bit creepy, but whatever. It's very pretty, don't get me wrong. I would not mind living here. Do you still not see? There is nothing here for you. Here we live out our time. Your time and ours are not meant to cross. So has it ever been, and so shall it ever be. Is it because you guys don't age? Don't you ask them their age again? They will wreck you, dude. I will honor my promise and never. You need not worry over me. Would you know how these things have come to pass? I was still a wood warder, new maid, but my sister Rael wished to see me excel. This is why she charged me with the self-maker's escort. I thought this burden too great, but as the sister of the warder chief, expectations for me were high. My injury weighed heavy on my sister, but I did not want to leave her side. I sought Hala, leader of the Salve-makers, for guidance. She heard my words and opened for me the path of the Salve-maker. That's pretty cool. My decision is made. I will tell my sister that I have prepared the vision dust and have been accepted as a Salve-maker. We have not talked for many years. I only hope she will forgive me. That's interesting. Very interesting. Why have you guys not talked for many years? Come on, that's not this, sir. Have I spoke to you, Mrs. Vera? Yes, I have. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we got like a couple of more people we can talk to. Find out if the side quest is a thing or if I'm just hallucinating. So we'll find out soon. But first we'll speak to these people. Oh my god, it's a cockatrice! That Vera bird won't stop staring. She don't look very happy to see me. Wonder what's up with her. Nothing serious, I hope. Majorna, pretty name. I hate seeing a fellow bird so miserable. Maybe I can do something to cheer up a bit. Michonne! Hey, it's Michonne. Whence has this cockatrice come? These beasts too know loneliness. That's kind of random, but super cool at the same time. Oh, sparkling light. You find a cherry-hued pebble. It would make for a fine gift. You obtain a dewdrop pebble. Jean? Do you want to... Is that a dewdrop pebble you have there? They are said to bring fortune to you on the day you find them. I remember gathering pebbles for my sister. Of her dewdrop pebbles. Dewdrop pebbles are no common stones. They sometimes rain down with the afternoon showers or during thick morning fogs. They cannot be carried beyond the village, for they vanish. The pebbles can exist only here, not unlike the Vera. It seems seems to show interest in Dewdrop pebbles. Should you find some, will you bring them here? Aha! Okay, we got our side quest. We gotta find motherfucking pebbles. Always must Johto remain with the village. Her thoughts on us and the woods. She is our leader, our guide. Something good too severe, yet the path the Vera walks is long. Missteps early on, however slight, can lead us far astray. Hala! After I accept Alja as an apprentice, the war chief came to me. She asked me to watch over her sister and Nera. Nera can be meddlesome, but I know she means well. She is alone at a distance. She watches our comings and goings with a clarity that those of us cannot involve. I completely read that wrong, but whatever. Seed is carried further on rough winds. Where it lands matters little, so long as it's fine, fertile soil in which to take root. Okay, Johto, you speaking about Fran? I think you're speaking about Fran. Don't try and trick me. Okay, so you're looking for. Have I spoken to you before? When we learn you trespass here is not welcome. Do you think all evil is yours to wander as you please? No, but I also think you need to like relax later. Okay, we're gonna speed things up here. We look for shiny lights on the ground. Maybe speeding up things where we look for shiny lights is not a good thing because my eyes are kind of getting slightly dizzy, and I think your guys' eyes are too. So I'm gonna stop speeding things up. I'm just gonna run around looking for these pebbles. The pebbles can only be found in the village. Once we leave the village, they disappear. So means we should be able to get all the pebbles we need in this village and then return them to the cockatrice / Majern. I don't know who wants it. One of them want it, that's all I know for sure. Return the pebbles to them and then we'll be fine. Shouldn't be too hard to see the pebbles as they do glow like a shiny red color. Maybe I was supposed to give the pebble to the cockatrice. Maybe I was supposed to speak to the cockatrice. Maybe I did it wrong. But we'll just do a quick run through here and then I'll speed it back to the cockatrice as soon as I see if there's any pebbles I missed. And then we're gonna hunt for the Malboro. We already spent way too much time in this village. But what can I do? It's a whole bunch of sexy cute Vera. What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm but a human. I'm but a hume, as the Vera say. Okay, I haven't literally seen one of these pebbles and I think that's a little odd. It looks like the cockatrices all escaped freaking Giza Plains and are roaming the world and I need to like rein them in or something. What was that? Was they talking to you? Sparking light! I would have never seen that! That was way too small. Okay, so now I know that I probably missed a shit ton of pebbles because they are way too small. Here's a pebble. So we got 3 dewdrop pebbles already. But they're so tiny. I would have never seen it. I could have run past like 10 already and I literally wouldn't know. Now it says I can't leave the village. That means if I go to that part where the Moogles are, I technically will not be leaving the village. So they should still be fine. Keep an eye out for these pebbles. Any light that shines even remotely must be snatched up. Okay, so the glistening of the dewdrop pebbles goes dim. If you leave the fade, turn back. Now, that is still village, just FYI. Once you go through that weird gate, you're not in the village. But for now, we are still in the fucking village, okay? But it's fine. It's fine. I forgive you. Sweet. So we are looking for more pebbles. We need to keep a good eye out for. I knew there was going to be a side quest. There's a side quest in every village. Looks like there's going to be a cockatrice side quest in quite a few villages to come, which will be cool. The cockatrices add like a little bit of like comedic flavor to the Final Fantasy 12 game. I assume the cockatrices are the comic relief for the game because the game is kind of serious, man. Lots of people are dying, lots of wars, lots of seriousness, and then you got these cockatrices that are like, "What's up? I'm a cockatrice. I do whatever the frick I want, whenever the frick I want. I don't give a f about anything." Which is pretty much how I live my life. So me and the cockatrice, we're on the same freaking page, boys. We're on the same page. We understand what it's all about. You gotta understand what it's all about. If you don't understand what it's all about, then you're wasting your time. Looking for pebbles. Pebble, pebble, pebble. Pebble, pebble, pebble. Hello, wood dollar. Sparkle light! You son of a gun. Where's out of reach? What, that light? What is it? A stone? Oh, it's gonna get for you. I'll turn it to the pebble. Vaughn, I think that's kind of a dick move, dude. You just asked the poor Vera to get a pebble, which is rare and awesome, which they told us about, and then you asked her to get it, and you take it yourself. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool, dude. The Provera, what does she want at that pebble? She will never have that pebble. Okay, I know there's going to be a pebble here somewhere that I missed. Just 100% guaranteed. This area is too large on this side for there to be no pebble. Let's be honest with each other. You know, I know, we all know there's a pebble here somewhere. There's the freaking pebble. I knew it. I just stole it from a rack. I'm a pebble thief. I'm a pebble thief. Not her rack like her chest. I mean her rack of weaponry. You dirty-minded mother effers. The wild mother sire. Okay. I thought I could maybe speak to you since your sister was telling me about something. Okay, so I think we have 5 pebbles and there's usually 5 of item that you have to collect. So that's probably all the pebbles. But we'll keep an eye out just in case. Just in case I missed one. Let's run along the edge of here. Ah, there we go. How the hell am I supposed to see that dewdrop pebble? It's so tiny. Okay, I don't know how many dewdrop pebbles. I do not know how many dewdrop pebbles there are in this area. All I do know is I need to find them all. Ah, you see, there's another one. Oh, you know what? Dewdrop pebbles. There's probably 7. You know why they say that? Because there's 7 colors in the rainbow, and so far every color has been a color of the rainbow, in my opinion, at least. So, ooh. Thank you. I'm just robbing you guys blind of all your pebbles. I hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind at all that I'm just taking all your pebbles for myself, like I own the place. This is probably the best way possible to find all the pebbles. Just do like a roundabout run like this around the entire map. I'm not going to do that, of course, because that's going to take me forever. Whoa, my eyes and brain and everything's starting to get sore from doing that. Sweet. Okay, so I think we got like a bunch of pebbles. We'll go give it all the pebbles. I'm sure they will tell us if there's more pebbles. If there are more pebbles, we will go find them. That ain't the problem. I don't mind finding pebbles. I'll find pebbles all day. You woman made me think there's a pebble. You made me think there was a pebble, but there was no pebble. The pebble was a lie. I should have known the pebble was a lie. There's obviously a pebble right here, right? Right by Jota. Jota's protecting. No, okay. Mijin. Pebble over here. I would put a pebble over here. This is prime pebble material area. No. Okay. Yo, Mijin, what's up? This piece seems so interesting in pebbles. I thought I might show some more if you find any. Offer the dewstone pebbles. It said dewstone pebbles are crystals left in the blah 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 blah. Okay, that's great. What brings this beast to us? Surely not only for the dewdrop pebbles has it come. Shit. Sparkle Circle, once I get enough of these sparkly pebbles together, I'm gonna go home and about home, blimey. If I got it and home, then that mean I weren't always here, wouldn't it? So where am I home then? Okay, so he needs more pebbles. Okay, I need more pebbles. Sweet, so I'm gonna look for the pebbles and then I'm gonna find you guys as soon as I find the pebble, because fuck, this is gonna take forever if at this rate, because A, they're the smallest freaking things you've ever seen in your whole freaking life and I can't see them on the map because they're so tiny, and B, if I look for a bunch of pebbles again, you guys are literally gonna be until the end of time. So I'm gonna fast forward this until I find the pebbles, and then I will either edit in like a little running montage type situation with all the pebbles, or I'll just edit out until I've got the pebble, or probably where I'm speaking to Majorne and giving her the pebble. Whatever one feels the best for me, I'll see you guys then. And we're back, and this is where the pebble was. I got it. It was right here on this thing. I already picked it up because I wasn't sure if it was the pebble. I was like click 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 click. I was just like, I was pretty much just doing this. I was literally just doing this, running along that edge, spamming the X button, and I finally got it. I went all the way around there, then came back this way, and then I got it over here, right at this spot right here on these little grass areas. So if you need the lost pebble, I think that's the lost pebble, because I've done this whole floor pretty much and I haven't found a pebble yet. So I'm assuming this is the lost pebble. So let's go give it in. I'm going to keep the double speed going here because time constraints, and I mean this is, well, I mean I'm at 32 minutes in, but I don't know what you guys are at this moment. I guess we'll find out soon. Have you found more of the pebbles? Offer the dewdrop pebble. Yep, you've told me this many times. Okay, chat. Sparkle Circle, I'm bleeding sure I'm getting something. Oh, what the heck was it? Oh, I've got to be bleeding big. If it weren't screwed, I'm gonna go crackers trying to remember. A glowing object falls from under its wing. sparkling light. You found a white milk pebble to make a fine gift. Pebble. Monsieur, I believe his memory is lost. Looking on the pebble seems to be some help, though. Is it close to now remembering? I can feel it. You have found more of the pebbles. Offer the dewdrop pebble. Thank you. I think this should be enough to help our visitor. You have gathered many dewdrop pebbles, enough to even make a pendant, I would think. A sparkly pendant. Now where had I heard that before? Oh, I can't suddenly remember. Monsieur loved them sparkling pebbles. Have you remembered? As a matter of fact, I have everything from the start to the finish. I was gathering them sparkly pebbles, I thought, as they'd make a nice pendant, see? Only trouble was they'd vanish every time I tried to take them out of the village. So I had a bit of a think, and I thought, what if I got them so fast they wouldn't know they'd gone? And that's when I made a break for it. The rest is memorable. You are lucky to have been caught on the tree. Lucky too that its limbs held fast. A fall from this height would have been fatal. When the wood waters reached you, you were quite unconscious. And now I better be on my way. They'll be wondering where I got to. Oh, and that Terra girl's such a little darling. Wouldn't want to worry her any more than I have already. She can be a bit sensitive, see? A kindred spirit. Now don't go talking like that, girl. You're a grown woman. You gotta keep your head out high. How's it about I give you all them sparkly pebbles I found, huh? How'd you like that? Now then, I really should get going. It's back to good old Giza for this bird. To fare all your help with the pebbles, darling. I'd never remember Terra without them. Cheerio. You received a Yoichi bow. I love the freaking cockatrices. They're adorable. They are adorable, Mijan. As long as she was here, I began to grow fond of her. I am sorry to see her go, but it's good she will be home again. Mijan, you're too sweet. Sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna see you all at the wild freaking Marlboro. This episode is like way too long. With way too much running on this village. If I see this village one more time, I might just commit suicide. Not really, because that would not be cool. But I'll see you at the Feywood, where we look for the wild Marlboro. And here we are in the Feywood, and what a way to start the Feywood. I walked into a trap and Bach actually died from a trap, which was a bit scary for me, but I guess that's traps for you. So we are looking for wild Marlboro in the Feywood. Now unfortunately they do not tell us where in the Feywood it is. It just says Feywood, which sucks. Are you seriously kidding me that this little mandrake can fucking cost all these shit? You know what, I need to go to Gambits right now. Gambits? And who was that? Balthea? Gambits, you must be Remedy. Remedy. And you must also be... You must... Do we have Isuna on you? She doesn't have Isuna. You must also be Remedy. We wanted to be Remedy. 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 The problem is... You guys don't use remedies for these situations, use other stuff. And then when there's multiple statuses, you don't freaking do anything. You just stand there. For like instance, I know we're gonna need it again. Remedy Bach. Remedy Redas. There we go. Okay, now let's continue looking for the wild Marlboro. So I'm gonna probably like run through the entire Feywood. I'm gonna keep speaking stuff, but I might just double speed it up so I'm chipmunk voiced incoming, or B, I might just edit out to certain parts I find like worth showing, or maybe like any rares or special monster stuff, or maybe just edit out straight until we see the actual wild Marlboro, because I don't know where it is and I don't know how long it's gonna take to find. That's the problem. I'm getting a feeling it's probably like around like here where the Rafflesia was, or maybe it's in one of these areas. I'm hoping it's not in these two areas, because in these areas that's gonna suck balls. Okay, that area is actually pretty tough and pretty scary to be in, so I don't want to be there if I don't need to. Oh my god, you're gonna murder absolutely everyone, aren't you? Yep. Oh, watch how he never attacks himself. This is the best part. He absolutely refuses to attack himself. He attacks every other person in the team and he just doesn't attack himself. He kills everyone and he never attacks himself. How do you block an attack to yourself? That's actually impressive. I like that Frank gets healed by holy damage. It's pretty cool. Bach, can you please kill yourself? Oh my god, is he just actually never gonna hit himself? Is that just the situation we're dealing with? Oh, I do more damage to myself than my freaking enemies can do to me. Like I've actually died more times to Bach right now than I've died to most enemies in the game. You know, you killed everyone except for Fran. You actually killed every single person in your party. You freaking retard. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was that. Let's carry on looking for wild Marlboro. Looking for a wild Marlboro in the firewood is like looking for your keys in a needle haystack with 16 kangaroos jumping on it at one time, as well as an elephant lying on your arm with a Jack Daniels bottle in your mouth, with a constant drip keeping you hydrated while you look for your keys in that super pile of trampled, flattened, destroyed needle haystack with actual needles, not like looking for a needle in a haystack, like looking for your keys in a needle haystack. I feel like I think that was my PlayStation. I think my PlayStation's been overworking lately. It's been like doing every day, man. It works every day. It doesn't work long. It only works like 4 hours a day max. I only play games 4 hours a day because that's all the time I have to play. Can I just get this chest? Is this chest not gettable? Or is that the problem? Easy. Easy. So I'm gonna speed things up while we keep looking for the wild Marlboro. Doesn't seem to be here, so we head to the next screen. Oh, it might be from here because this is where you have fucked up map. Yeah, fucked up map. I should have thought about fucked up map. Hello, whoopies. Have you guys seen a wild Marlboro anywhere? It kind of stinks a lot and murders people. And here we are in the redolent glade where we fought Rafelsia, and I can see some Marlboros running in this background there in the scariness. So I'm assuming this is the wild Marlboro and the wild Marlboro hunt, so let's get into it. Got a wild Marlboro and we've got normal Marlboros. Doesn't look too scary, We don't have Ash with us at the moment, so it's something we need to worry about. So, okay, he is a lot uglier than I thought he was going to be. Holy crap, he needs to get dispelled limit. Oh, that damage was actually pretty good. So let's dispel the wild Marlboro. Wild Marlboro surrounded by 3 more Marlboros. We'll take out the normal Marlboros first. This of course can be an extremely difficult, extremely scary fight simply because it's a status element fight, and as you all know, we have a weakness against statuses. We get wrecked by statuses. Or maybe not, maybe it's not that hard, it's just ugly, it's not very strong. It just seems to use lunge and not a lot of bad breath ability, so that's a bonus for us. So it looks like it's actually not going to be that bad at all. It looks like he's, oh, putrid breath. Now that's something we haven't seen yet. That's interesting. We've seen bad breath and crawling breath, but I think that's our first putrid breath. Up, that takes care of wild Marlboro. That was easy. He used Solitude. I don't know what Solitude is. I think Solitude is actually what makes him immune to damage, but lately we've been killing everything before they even get a chance to get that off. So very interesting. It was rather weak, very weak hunt, and I'm a little bit disappointed if I'm being honest. But for now, that is the wild Marlboro hunt, and I'll meet you all at the Irite village we're handed in, and then we're gonna make our way over to Jahara. See you soon. And here we are. Are you the huntress? Ooh, it's a chest hunt. I don't know if I ever got that. Get it? It's in Alexa. The huntress that gave us the quest for the easiest hunt we've done so far. The wild Marlboro was so easy. The stench drifting from the firewood is no more. You have rid us of the wild Marlboro, have you not? Those taken ill have begun to recover. You have earned your bounty with honor. Take it. It comes from Rael herself. Ooh. Includes Sextant and 4,600 guild. Guild. I almost said gold. And then I tried to fuse gold and guild together. I said gold. And I said gold. And then I got very confused. Rael learned of my call to the world outside for aid. I had thought she would upbraid me for my misdeed, but she bade me bring you that reward instead. Go now with her thanks and my own. I mean, what does it matter if you got a little bit of help from outside, from humans or whatever. The fact of the matter is that your people were suffering from the wild Marlboro, and now they are not suffering from the wild Marlboro no more, because Vaughn, the #1 hunter in the world, has seen to your problem. It's very like redundant when people have a little stupid stuff like that. But anyway, without further ado, let's make our way over to Jahara and do the next quest. See you all there. Wow, it feels like years since we've been in Jahara, guys. Holy shit. Whoa. Hello? There's a cockatrice in Jahara. Gareth Youth. I thank you for defeating the Mind Flayer. Goromo has scolded me severely, which I suppose I deserve. Okay. This creature that has appeared deep in the caves, it is truly a threat. It leads the other creatures against us. Is it the cockatrice? What? You have defeated it? Adramalech, the wrath has been beaten. It is hard to believe. He is a creature of legend, a fable. To battle a myth and win, it is remarkable. Okay. Jumas Ugela says the Feywood has quieted of late. Perhaps one of the mighty fiends there has fallen. Okay. The cockatrice has wandered into our village. From his manner, I do not think it is wild. Who is raising cockatrice near here? You can speak with a cockatrice? How amazing! Why did you not say this sooner? You can speak the tongue of the cockatrice? Then ask this one why it has come here. Hello, sure, my name's a pecking at stuff, my game. Haha, not to worry, I ain't gonna peck you, just having a laugh in it. Me, I live with my nomads back in Giza, normally, but I've got to admit to find out how the other half lives, so I thought I'd come here. Didn't realize how far it was, but I got here in the end and met a load of nice Garifs. Cool, what about them masks, eh? Wish I had one. I guess he wants a mask. Give me a mask, dude. Have you learned anything? It likes your masks. Ah, I see. It has been many years since anyone praised my mask. You must thank this cockatrice for me. Yeah, masks. Okay. Camp Giza Plains. From the land of Giza nomads, yes. That is quite a journey for such a bird. Please tell the great chief that we have a visit from the village of Giza Plains. Okay. I didn't come here for a side quest, mother effers. I came here for a bloody quest. A side quest? Came for a quest. What do you have to sell, dude? Nothing. What's this? I only have one of these. I guess it's fine. What is this? Immune to blind. I don't know that shit. Nothing. Sweet. Okay, so one of you motherfudgers, have you heard of monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your persons aids in the retrieval of objects from foes you defeat. There are different monographs for different persuasions of adventure. As a merchant, I would love one, if only I knew where it might be found. I have monographs, you motherfudger. If you want them, pay me the money. Show me the money. Great power lies sleeping deep within the hen minds. Yet, as you are now, you lack the strength to master such a thing. I know exactly what you're talking about too, and I'm thinking I agree with you 100%, dude. I cannot take that on. The cockatrice won into the village, and while we are all quite concerned, well, not that concerned to tell the truth. Yeah, they're not scared of a cockatrice, guys. Where's the chief, dude? Chief? Good rumor. Our chief, war chief, speaks little and smiles less, but he is a kind person. He is stubborn, yes, but all in the village know of his prowess. Yet to watch him now, it is sadness. He is in pain, unable to forget a past mistake. Past mistake? What mistake did he make? You have seen my bull. To think you would come, surely the fates will have aided this. I have a simple request. What a what and a why. I would kill the caterpillar past. That is a what. Accept my request and I will tell you the why. Accept. Very good, now I shall tell you the why. In the deepest reaches of Zeritan Caverns, in the valley where sandfall flows, lurks the demon Catabal Pass. Many brave warriors of the grave have gone to Zeritan Caverns to fight it, yet none have triumphed. Many already have lost their lives to the foul beasts. My brother, his life was spared, yet so wounded he was that he shall never battle again. It is for that I must see you to the Catabal's dead, even though I perish in the fight. My request is thus: observe my fight with the Catabalus, and that there might be witnesses, and retrieve my body when it is done. No, dude. I'm not gonna let you die, dude. I'm gonna murder the shit out of that Catabal Pass if he gets too close to you. What's up? Mind you, it was no other's fault but mine own. I was inexperienced, yet my brother blames what happened to himself. Now his mind is bent on defeating the Catawba Pass. He will try to face the beast on his own, but you must aid him. The Catawba Pass is not his foe alone, and I would see him return home safely. Please aid my brother. Aid Sepunela. Okay. But first I'm going to solve this cockatrice side quest, because I think it's way more important than the hunt. Cockatrice side quest for the win, boys. How many cockatrice? We've done the Easter Sands cockatrice, and we've done the Golmore Jungle cockatrice, and we're now doing the Jareth cockatrice. You have saved the spirits of our ancestors from eternal darkness. You have all our gratitude. Okay, that's great. Whoa. A visitor from Giza? Ah, it will not do to let her leave empty-handed. I am quite indebted to the nomads there. I would ask a favor of you. Would you deliver this to our guest for me, and also pass on my regards to Brunel, elder of the nomads? You obtain the gift of the great chief. Oh, this is an easy one. It's literally one from one side of the map to the other, so that was easy. Not like the pebble collection, which was insanely difficult, or the freaking puzzle of the doggy and the cockatrice and the kid. That was even more frustrating than difficult. A present for me from the great chief himself. For me? Lala, sorry. You're having a laugh, ain't you? Yes, sir, blimey. A present from Gav Chieftain, eh? Call them Gavs don't half know how to treat a lady, innit? Oh, just wait till I tell the others about this. They ought to ruffle up your feathers. You have told the Gav Chief. Now, sorry, if you can return to Giza with your gift, I am sure your family awaits you. The cockatrice are kind of adorable. I've just decided this right now. I am glad to see the cockatrice safely on its way. Many thanks to you for your help. I only heard rumors of this device that allows one to speak with a cockatrice, but never did I expect to go find one. The feather of the flock, is it called? Oh, how I wish there was such a thing for Nana. The back of the herd, maybe. Ha 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 ha. Well, at last, the mystery of the cockatrice is solved. I thank you here for you. Platinum Dagger, are you serious right now? I feel like I should have done these cockatrice side quests ages ago. The other day I was milking one of the Nana. In my enclosure, Nana nearby bleated noisily. Oh, how startled I was. Nana bleats only rarely, you see, and we have a saying that when the Nana bleats, evil will come. What does it mean if a Nana bleats? What are you doing to that Nana, Mr. Gareth? I'm watching you. I'm watching you, you motherfucker. Okay, let's go save, and then we will go to the Zeritan Kevin's and fight Catawba Pass. Now, I can't help but look at Catawba Pass and think about the one that petrifies you in Final Fantasy 5, or the one you fight in Final Fantasy 9 in the underground arena area with Treno. Who do you use to fight that? I think I used the Dane. No, I used Steiner. No, I used the Dane. I can't remember. I think it was definitely today. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the Zeritan Kevin's and I'll meet you all there where we go hunt down the Catawba Pass. Bum bum bum. Long time no see, Mr. Zeritan Kevin's. Okay, so let's go check our hunt out. Hunts. And Catawba Pass. Okay, so it is to be found in Zeritan Kevin's. That helps me absolutely nothing. Anyway, so we need to look for him in the Zeritan Kevin's. I get a feeling he's probably gonna. Someone's walking through a trap. Someone's walking through. I freaking knew it. Oh my god, these horses teleport. I forgot about that. So I'm assuming that this idiot is going to be like where Adramelech was, if I had to guess. So hopefully not too difficult to find Adramelech being right there. But I mean, we do have the whole map for the whole Zeritan Kevin's, so we will be able to get to any location we want to. Which just makes this a lot easier, of course, and a lot nicer for us to do. I forgot about these freaking weird green horses. I remember the first time I came here and those weird green horses were like, oh my god, I'm scared. Don't want to fight the weird green horses, they're gonna murder me. And then now I'm like, oh look, weird green horses. I have zero desire to fight you guys. You're not even worth the time. We're just gonna speed things up a tad here as the episode is coming closer and closer to our limit. And I want to try and keep things under an hour at all times. Close to 15 minutes if I'm being honest. I like a 15-minute episode. I feel a half an hour episode just it doesn't scratch that itch for me at least. And an hour episode just feels like it drags on a little bit too long. So like a low 50-minute episode, 45, 50-minute type episode always feels good. Although sometimes, you know, I watch Lobos Jr. Next thing you know, I'm 8 hours in and I'm like, oh my god, I need to go to sleep, Lobos. What are you doing to me? What can I say? When the content's that good, you can't help but watch more of it. So we're getting some more of these green horses. Maleficent. I think it's Maleficent. Because there's no F, so it can't be Maleficent. Maleficent is Angelina Jolie, okay. I need to get my facts straight. We're all poisoned as F, which I don't care. I get a feeling the Catapult Pass is gonna be one of those annoying mother. What are you doing here, Silicon Toad? This is a horrible place to be. I get a feeling that the Catapult Pass is gonna be like a what a flame tongue free. It's gonna be like, if it's anything like the Catapult Pass of past Final Fantasy games, it's gonna petrify the F out of us. So that's something we need to think about. We don't have petrification protection, and we all get murdered by petrify. We immediately switch to the next party and change the equipment to petrification protection, or we're gonna have a horrible time. So he said in an area that has flowing sand, like waterfall sand. Now Ajmalach has waterfall sand, but anywhere else in the Zero Encounter kind of has these, and that's kind of like waterfall sand. Don't you guys think that's kind of like waterfall sand? So it's almost like he could actually just be anywhere. Does no one just heal poison on my team? Because that would be great. I think it's time we lose one of the other two annoying people. Bring in one of our healers in, Ash or Vaughn, whoever's the lower level. Because I hate this party, man. This party sucks balls. The Ash Penilla Vaughn party is the party to freaking there to kick some ass, dude. They're there to kick some butt. They don't play games, man. They're ready to murder. Absolutely, utterly destroy all day long. Why am I killing all these horses again? Is there a reason for this? Why not just speed up and get to the freaking destination? Hello? I don't care if I don't need the chest. I'm picking up the chest. I've got a chest addiction. I got a chest. Ooh, what was that big scary room over there? Oh wait, there's that invisible room, which is like right down there. I always forget about that. It might be that. That's kind of waterfally because you guys like that sand, dusty mist. Ooh, Ajmalach area. Ajmalach. Are you gonna make me fight the Catapult Pass by Ajmalach? Oh no, that's zombies. Mother effing zombies. I always forget about the mother effing zombies. I hate zombies. Do you guys remember the zombies in freaking A Great Shot? Those zombies could go F themselves. Freaking infinite zombies one. It's like the necrophobes and zombies. If you ever got yourself caught in between those two, you would be in trouble. You would be in trouble. They would straight up murder us. I'm gonna fast forward here once again. Doesn't look like the Catapult Pass is here. Lots of zombies. At least these aren't infinite spawn zombies, so it's not that bad. Infinite spawn zombies are horrible. Everything else is just like, this isn't infinite spawn. I'm not even scared, dude. I'm not even worried. I'll make them start infinite spawn, then we're gonna have a problem. But not these probably, because we're probably much higher level than we were when we came here. Okay, so we're trying to get to that area. That area was through here? I think it was through here. Yeah, no, the next one. Zombie! Zombie again. I do holy damage, so I'll probably do more damage to zombies now. Yeah, I'll probably do more damage to zombies. It wrecks zombies. I do holy damage. I got Excalibur. I also have Excalibur. Don't make me equip Excalibur. That's when things get serious. You know, if you know if I'm equipping Excalibur, I'm not playing games anymore. I'm here to kick ass and take names, and that is not a freaking Catapult Pass either. Oh no! What about the Catapult Pass in that level 99 area? You guys remember that level 99 area where we fought level 99 monsters and they were level 99 and they kicked my ass? I did not enjoy that, okay? This feels very Catapult Pass. Save sphere and everything. Save sphere. Save game. Saving game again. Game saved. Let's go. So we're looking for Mr. Catapult. Hello. This feels kind of like that's kind of like a waterfall because we are now behind the waterfall. You know what I mean? And now we are where the Catapult Pass lives, behind the sand water cloak. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. Let's go, Mr. Catapult Pass. Where are you? You should be a giant behemoth. I could kind of supposed to not be able to miss your big ass. Oh shit! We have arrived. The Catapult Pass is here. I wouldn't defeat it, whatever the cost. See that we do not fail. You're gonna die, dude. Dude, could you just stay here? I'll go fight it and you just relax. How about that? I think that's a good deal. Oh, can I put him to sleep? magic. Time magic. Stop. Stop this guy. Thank you. Okay, sweet. So he's stopped. So he's not going to come fight with me. That means he won't die. And that means I can kill the catapult pass by myself. First I need to activate this trap. Nice. Catapult pass, you are kind of adorable. Okay, we do need to dispel you immediately. Dispel modes. Why can we have infinite dispel modes? Let's go, catapult pass. Doesn't look that tough. Oh, where are you going? No, you're not going to go find that Gareth. Okay, I refuse. Gareth, did you come back? No, Gareth still stopped. Oh my god, I'm a genius, guys. Stopping the Gareth was the best move I could have done. This way he won't die, no matter what. Because he just won't make it to the catapult pass. Oh, dude, you're almost dead. You're not even scary. He's kind of cute, actually. Like a green behemoth. That's actually very pretty. Why are there not more green behemoths in this game? Easiest catapult pass. How you Gareth already weak? This was easy. This was so. It was like I think this is almost easier than the wild Marlboro. I don't know who's. I'm not sure who's harder, wild Marlboro or who's easier, wild Marlboro or catapult pass. They both were easy as F. It was so easy. Catapult pass vanquished. And the Gareth lived. Yo, Gareth, you lived. At last, it is done. Long have I dreamt this day would come. I reward you for your effort is due, but this is no place for that. I will return to the village now. Seek me there. Go now with my gratitude. Dude, you did shit! You just stood there and did nothing the whole fight. You, Gareth, man. Just because he's a Gareth, he thinks he can get away with doing nothing. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Gareth, I don't appreciate you not helping out in the... Ooh, a chase. My turn. Don't appreciate not helping out with the fight, Mr. Gareth. I might have stopped you so you wouldn't run in and die in suicide like a retard, but that's not the point. That is not the point. Anyway, I will see you all back at the Gareth village. We're gonna get our reward. And that's the last hunt though. Very sad, but oh well. See you guys in the Gareth village. You are the cutest gargoyle I've ever seen. You are deadest gargoyle I've ever seen. Absolutely dead. I have never seen something as dead as you, Mr. Goggle. Gotta get my butt to the Gareth village and get my reward for killing the catapult pass. Because the catapult pass is dead and I killed it, and Mr. Gareth stood around and did nothing, and that's life. But we cannot do anything about it. Yeah. Honey, I'm home. I killed your mother. Oh, everyone's here now. It is a great warrior. It is true you have defeated the catapults with our war chief. This is truly a feat for song. You must tell me everything of the battle next time. I doubt that our war chief will share the tale. Ha, you have done a great service. Oh yeah, the dude just stood there while I did everything. Of course he's not going to share the tale. I thank you for fighting by my side. Hear you not. Were you not there, I would not have been able to fight my sworn enemy with such confidence. Allow me to tell you a tale. I was still but a warrior of the village. My brother Kadula was war chief in those days. He was a great warrior, commanding the respect of all, yet secretly I believed I was his better in battle. Thinking to show the strength of my sword arm to the entire village, I ventured into Zeratown caverns alone to slay the dreaded catapult pass. Yet I was unable to withstand its attacks. It was my brother who saved me that day, though he bore grave injury in the fight. His leg beyond healing, my brother threw down his sword that day. He had to. The one to receive the title war chief in his place was I. It was a punishment, you see, or so I thought at the time. I threw my spurs into bettering myself as a warrior. Daily I swung my sword in preparation for the day when I would defeat the catapult pass. Only then, I thought, would I be forgiven. Yet now I know I was mistaken. I believed I was fighting for my brother, for his honor, yet all along I fought only for myself. It was only as I challenged the beast today with you at my side that I realized these things. I thank you again. Okay, let me just make something very clear, Mr. War Chief. You stood there, stop doing jack shit while I killed the catapult pass for myself. How do you ever get recognition and realization of life if you never even laid your freaking sword once on the guy? Mother fudge. Ooh, we got a volcano. Thank you, War Chief Sepulina. As I stand here, I feel that I look upon the sky for the first time in a long while. Was it always this lofty, this clear? It's actually a very beautiful sky. You are correct, dude. I like it a lot. Together, not alone. Oh, you guys are so cute together. Hey, what's up? It's important to know that know the ways of killing your foe, yet the truly great warrior never forgets himself in battle. You're still young. If you would wield a weapon, think first on what of yourself you must defend. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Sweet, so if I'm correct, that should have been the last hunt. That means we are huntless. We are huntless, guys. There's no more hunts in the game. We did them all. Look, no hunts. Where are the hunts at? Hello? Game? I was promised hunts. Excuse me? We did all 40 hunts. Oh, well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly, before the end of this episode, run all the way back to Rabanus to check if there's hunts by Mont Blanc and by the Sandsea. I'll see you all there. And we are in the Sandsea, and there's no new boss posters, so our last hope for more hunts is of course Mont Blanc. So let's head over there and see if he has anything awaiting us, and pray that he does. Oh, Mont Blanc, please tell me you have some hunts for me. How fares the hunts, Cooper? A hunt! We got a hunt! The Behemoth King. Here are the marks you can hunt, Cooper. Behemoth King! Behemoth King. Coquim in Lowtown. Legend tell of a colossal beast said to appear in the great field of virgin snow. Anyone interested in learning more? I'll tell him what I know. Will you go speak to the petitioner, Cooper? Yes. You'll sign to the hunt? Excellent. I'm counting on you, Cooper. Remember, I'm just an intermediary. You have to speak to the petitioner in person if you want to know the details. That confirms the contract, Cooper. Now then, let me tell you where this petitioner might be found, Cooper. I know where that is. I know where that is. Good luck hunting your mark, Cooper. Each kill you make wins you greater renown within the guild. Anything else? How fares the hunts, Cooper? Doesn't look like he's got any rewards for us. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. It helps out a bunch. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. So you can be updated as soon as new episodes release. New episodes are released every single day on my channel. I do hope you have all been enjoying them. I will see you in the next episode of Final Fantasy 12. Coming soon.